It's 12 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader, with Molly Cooney, Jason Hoffman, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel
8. City crews are spending the day today pulling cannons out of Des Moines cemeteries. Cannons that experts now say could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Molly Cooney.
And I'm Michelle Parker. Jason Hoffman has the day off. A follow-up this afternoon to a story we broke for you last night on the news at 10. Des Moines city crews are rushing to move several Civil War cannons, even though they've been there since the turn of the century.
The cannons sit in two city cemeteries, Woodland Cemetery just west of the downtown and Glendale Cemetery on the city's northwest side. News Channel 8's Jeff Greenwood joins us now live from Woodland Cemetery, where the city crews are using giant cranes to remove the old cannons. And Jeff, what is the rush?
Well, Molly, lots of city workers have been here this morning, as well as some Civil War buffs here, trying to get these cannons out of here. And they've been working in earnest because they found out that these cannons are quite valuable. You can see that they're just about to take this one out, and they've been working throughout the morning. The reason they're moving so fast is just a short time ago, the city found out that these cannons are worth a tremendous amount of money. Some are worth possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars apiece. And elsewhere across the country, they've been stolen. City leaders feared that once the word got out that these were so valuable, someone might try to liberate the cannons. But the city launched its own rescue mission, which is getting top priority.
As we learned here in Des Moines that these cannons more than likely have significant value, and if that's the case, they need to be secured.
Now, right now, they're figuring out how they're going to get this last cannon out of here. I guess this one's weighs a couple of tons. There's a truck in the background. I don't know how well you can see it. It's got several cannons that they've taken out this morning right here from Woodland Cemetery. Once they finish this, they're going to go over to Glendale Cemetery, take out a few there. But you can see they're quite heavy, and the city is trying to figure out what it's going to do. It's going to store them in a secret location until they figure out a more public place. They do want to put them back on public display, but they're still working on that battle plan. Molly and Michelle?
So they're just in these two cemeteries, right?
That's right, but keep in mind there are also probably hundreds of these things around the state. They're not just here in Des Moines, and some of those very well could be just as valuable, just depending on what kind of condition they're in. So maybe some other cities will have to take this into consideration as well, although certainly the question is how easily can somebody steal these things? I mean, these things weigh several tons, and you really need a crane to get them out of here.
Good point, good point.
Yeah, but apparently it has been done before, so the city is not taking any chances.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Well, as Jeff did say, the Civil War cannons are becoming a prized commodity. In fact, over the past few weeks, East Coast collectors and museums have contacted Griswold, Burlington, and Story City about buying their cannons. Earlier this week, we told you that Story City refused to sell. The Cemetery Association, which owns the cannon in Burlington, won't sell, even after they were offered $40,000. Griswold is still considering the offer.
Des Moines police say they have learned the real identity of an attempted murder suspect. 18-year-old Eric Cash is really Jeffrey DeMond Grafton from Chicago. His father, who also is being held in the Polk County Jail, informed authorities yesterday after learning that his son was locked up in the same jail. The 18-year-old is charged in the brutal beating of Robert Columbus near a Prospect Park boat ramp and in an unrelated shooting incident September 22nd. Columbus remains hospitalized but fingered Cash in an apparent drug deal gone bad.
Until a judge makes a ruling, a tire salvaging plant in Fort Dodge will continue to accept tires. The Iowa Department of Natural Resources told a Webster County District Court yesterday that Dodger Enterprises is not following environmental rules and should be shut down. State officials say owner Donald Grell is storing thousands